Share the link, 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 share the link. Make sure you are not here alone. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Share the link, 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 share the link. Don't lose your profession. You need to be a phone user by profession. You need to be a phone user by profession. You need to be a phone user by profession. So share the link, share the link, share the link. Make sure you are not alone on the call, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning everyone. It's 13 minutes past 10 a.m. East Africa Standard Time. It's good to see everyone on the call today. We are having our brand ambassador, Coach Julius, on the call this morning. So before we hand over the microphone to him, can I request that we all participate in sharing the link and reminding our fellows that are not yet here to join in so that we can get started. Yes, it's 24th of December 2025. It's a beautiful atmosphere here in Uganda. You know, Uganda, they celebrate Christmas a lot. I don't know the country where you are, if it's the same, but I believe so much that you today, you are excited in your own way. Which part of the world are you joining us from, and do you celebrate Christmas like here in Uganda? People do. It's an amazing moment. Those of us in Uganda, yeah, many people are now traveling back to the villages, and I know it's time. This is a moment when animals lose their life. Human beings eat them very seriously. Chicken is eaten very seriously. Which country are you coming in? Are you connecting from? Which country are you connecting from? Do you also celebrate Christmas massively the way people do in Uganda? Are you from India? Are you from? I've been to southern part of Africa, Zambia. Zambia, they celebrate the first of the year more than Christmas. I've been to Malawi. Malawi, I think it's the same people. Yes, they celebrate Christmas, but not so much. Okay. Which part of the world are you coming in from? Which part of the world? Okay, I can see German. German. Sunday is joining in from German. Do you guys celebrate Christmas massively the way Ugandans do? Tomorrow is gonna be Christmas, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I see Kavma Sadiq. Kavma Sadiq is in Middle East, UAE. You guys celebrate Christmas? I doubt when it comes to the Middle East of the world. We have Kasumba Ronald. Kasumba is joining in from Qatar. Qatar, same Middle East. I believe the story is the same. Merry Christmas to you. Samuel, I, eh? Samuel Ailankunda, connecting in from Rwanda. Yes, it's exactly 16 minutes past 10 p.m. We are just 32. I believe we can push this number to more than 50 even before the call begin. Before we call on our speaker this morning, our trainer. Yes, let's share the link. Let's share the link to our groups, to our downlines, to our fellows, our friends that we want to help understand this opportunity. I see KMT. KMT is joining in from Kigali, Rwanda. Good to have you, brother KMT. I see a junior father from Tanzania. Thank you for connecting. I want to shout out to the leaders, the coaches and mentors that we have connected this morning. These people do a great job in helping us understand the business and be better people. Yes, shout out to coach. Uh, okay. Coach Harriet, no, and also our consultant here at Aura. I can see Coach, of course, the big man himself on the line. without further ado, I think I'm going to welcome him because I see Mr. Mangweji on the call. Thank you for joining in, brother. All the leaders that perhaps I'm not able to notice on the call. Thank you for joining in. Now we are 37, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me at this time to call upon our mentor, our grand coach, our grand ambassador. This man's commitment is one that always amazes me. It's a moment where you would expect someone who has perhaps achieved his financial freedom to be enjoying his time with his family, that he could announce, no, it's time for public holiday, you should, no Zooms, no what. But this gentleman is dedicated and committed to our success to the extent that he would go all the way, out of his way on such a day like this to come through and share and help us see how best we can maximize what we have. So ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together in a virtual way. We welcome the one and only coach, Julius Kabanda, on the call as he share with us what he has to offer this morning. Coach Julius, the microphone is yours, sir. Thank you.
This is a pure hijack, ladies and gentlemen. This is a pure hijack. I will just use 2 minutes. Then I'll be able to handle back the microphone because I'm spending my day in the garage. Okay. Due to the recent incident that happened to me when I was traveling to Kampala. So I just want to spend 2 minutes, then I will drop off because I'm supposed to just do a close monitoring here. And so good morning, everybody. I want to send you a season greetings. Season greetings to all people across the world. Although many may not be celebrating Christmas, but most of you are cutting off time with your families. You are back with your families. You are meeting friends. You are renewing. You are doing reunions. You are meeting buddies you have not met for some time. But at the same time, it is a very crucial, important time, ladies and gentlemen, that as you meet buddies, as you make friends, you talk about business. You talk about business. As a phone user, as a mobile phone user, as a profession, as a person who uses my phone as a profession, it's everybody who has a smartphone becomes my customer. So I want to teach everybody how to use their phone as a profession. So if you're already in the business, it is important to transfer this skill and to use your phone as a profession, ladies and gentlemen, is simple. There are around only 5 steps that make you a phone user by profession. Okay, only 5. Number 1, understand the business you are doing. That's the biggest question now. Do you understand the business that you are doing? Do you understand how Aura works? Do you understand how Aura generates profit? If you understand how Aura works and how Aura generates the 1% it pays you every day. Now, number 2, get to a strategy. A strategy that, because if you are in my age, you are 20s, you are in your 30s, you are in your 40s, you need to develop capital. You need to grow capital. You need to grow capital. If you are in the crypto market space, you need to grow capital. You need to have a structure that grows your money, that grows your capital. So Aura is here to help us grow our capital. So allow me share my screen, just one or two. Hey. Hey. Right, so I'm sharing my screen and I'll just go to my token pocket. Okay. Just go to my token pocket. All right. So I'm very grateful. I haven't taken off break because today and tomorrow I'm supposed to grow this to $300,000 between today and tomorrow. It's a target. Then after tomorrow, I need to push this to another big scale. But that is not the reason why I'm sharing. So if you have already started the business, you have the homepage, which gives you the order price, which talks about the liquidity pool, talks about the order destruction strategy and the order price. That is the ecosystem. Okay. The Aura main coin and the sub main coin, this is the first step, because anybody who can use Token Pocket, anybody who can use Trust Wallet, anybody who can access any wallet that using the Binance Smart Chain network can be able to successfully succeed in the business. Number two, staking. Anybody with any amount of money, whether it is $100, if it's $100 every day, it will pay you $1 a day. Okay, it will pay you $1 a day. If it is like this one I staked yesterday, it will pay you around $1.5 a day. If it is $1,000, it pays close to $10 a day. And if you don't take away your $10, it pays you another $10, sorry, another $1 the next day. Basically, the system compounds. Okay. Basically, the system compounds. And so as you plan to get into 2026, you plan to strategize, you plan to make your life better. Make sure that you create a strategy around your goal. Because basically, you want to create capital. You need to have a system that's going to build capital. But also the other challenge that most of you face as you join this business of cryptocurrencies, you take long to believe. I think that I need to give it time. I'm going to talk about it in just a few minutes. But this is the ideology. So make sure you are staking. Make sure your stake is long term. Okay, building capital and growth happens in the long run. Go long term. Okay, go long term. Make sure that if you have chances of increasing your capital, you keep increasing your capital. It doesn't matter how much. You see here, yes, I started with $1,000. You see, $1,000, another $1,000. You see, I have added on a $250. What I'm trying to teach, or because me, I teach what I do, is that you may not find yourself in a position of having huge capital at once. Am I speaking to someone? You may find yourself in a position that you can be able to get a smaller $100. You can be able to get yourself a small $200. But because you have built a mindset that you needed to have all the capital at once, it is preventing you from building your capital, from building a long-term goal. It doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. What matters is the ability to stick to your goal. Okay. Then the other issue I will talk about is basically that the money is around. The money is around. The money is around, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So make sure you are growing your team. Make sure every day. I don't know how many times I check this page a day because I'm a person who works on targets. Like, for example, I want to give you confidence. Today, I will not sleep if my community performance is not $150,000. I will not sleep. I will not sleep. I know I have a lot of parties around me. I'm good at partying. I have one philosophy that says, work hard, party hard. Okay. I can work crazy hard, but when it comes to partying, man, I like partying and I party very hard. But let me tell you about one principle. When I read a book called The Richest Man in Babylon, I always have a percentage on every income I earn or on every income I'm going to spend. It is not much. It's usually between 10 to 30%. That's why I get this money that I deposit here. So, for example, my budget throughout this holiday could go between $3,000 to $5,000. But $3,000, $5,000 in my festive season that I'm gonna spend, I basically needed to get off between 10 to 30% of that money and lock it up here. But as I go out with this mindset, because I don't have that money yet, but what I need to do is to start calling all my buddies that we are going to meet and have fun. Before we have fun, I need to tell them about the business I do, because I know when they stake, their profits are going to increase. So their income is going to increase. But apart from that, I'm preparing for my next year. That next year, people will be claiming their profits. I'll be able to earn more money. So to me, it is very important as you're enjoying the season. It is very important as you are having fun here and there. Please make sure that you are doing your business. You are sharing the opportunity. Now, there is something I wanted to talk about. These ones, I will leave them to the what? To the right people to talk about. But then, my last call to everybody. I have forgotten what I wanted to discuss throughout my in my sharing, but then in the book The Richest Man in Babylon, it talks about making money your slave. In a principle, most of you here, you are very rich, but you just lack discipline. You just lack discipline. And what do you mean by, Julius, what do you mean by lack of discipline? You lack discipline when it comes to doing business. For example, I don't know what time you guys wake up, but okay, I usually switch off some of my other device and I stay with one. But from 5 a.m. in the morning to midday, I don't do anything apart from my business. Whether it is Christmas, whether it is what. Yes, I know tonight I will go to church and then tomorrow I will be free. But make sure you are doing your business every single day, because success is never owned, it's only rented, and the due is every single day. So make sure that you are doing your business, you are sharing the business, and make sure every day you are staking. But this is my point that I want to talk about. This one, let me even remove my background. I want to make sure that everybody can see me with zero background. And it is one of the problems that disturbs most of you. Let me remove my background and I put to none. I want everybody to see me with no background. Can you see me? Give me a one in the chat if you can see me. Because this is the reason why most of you, these businesses don't work for you. Give me a one if you can see me. I want to be on my natural without any background, so that everybody can see me, then I share. Okay. You know why these businesses never work for most of you? You know why such a great opportunity like Oracle will not work for most of you? You know how the money is generated. You know that the money comes from whenever people buy, whenever people sell. Even if I share my screen, I can still show you the system is making money. Let me share my screen first. All these facts, we come here every day and talk about them. All these, let me open, let me show you. The token is going up, the token is going down. People are withdrawing, people are claiming. Basically, there are transactions happening. Okay, can we all see? There are buys and sells. Can we all see? $1,000, $14, $150, $750 transactions. Buys and sales are repeatedly happening every single second, every single minute. And I have a very big question. When these buys and sales are happening, is the smart contract making money? Is the smart contract making money? Give me an answer in the chat. As these buys and sales are happening, because by principle, you know, when there is a buy, a 3.5% is earned by the smart contract. When there is a sell, a 3.5% is earned by a smart contract. Every transaction that happens in profit, a 25% is earned by the smart contract. You all know now where the money comes from. You all know that the money you make in Aura does not come from people staking. The money you make does not come from people staking, that you are waiting for people to invest in Aura for you to make profit. But here is the biggest challenge, and that's what I want to talk about. With all this in your mind, you take long to believe. You are already in the business. You are watching the business like closely, and you are saying, let me wait to take massive action and see how long this business will stay. If I'm right, give me a one in the chat. You are filled with doubt. You are already in the business, and you are like, maybe I wait. This thing might be closing. Maybe I wait. This thing might be, maybe it might not survive. Let me give it 6 months. Let me give it 1 year. Okay. Let me see. Maybe by next year, I'll start taking massive action. Let me give you an example of one project. When we started that project, it was for trading. It was called Aura, what was called Royal Q in 2021. By then, institutions like BlackRock, ARK Invest, Fidelity, MicroStrategy, and other big companies, they were not yet in crypto. And the market was being moved by retailers. The retailers were moving the market like crazy business. Guys, you know what? Me personally, I decided to take immediate massive action. Immediate massive action. Immediate massive action. And you see, when now Donald Trump became after the Bitcoin halving that happened in 2024, now people woke up. People started to be serious about the business. They were like, now we are in. Now we want to kill it. Now, also Royal Q was now facing a lot of challenges. Number one, the maintenance of their project became very hard because less people were making more profit. They changed their compensation plan and money reduced. Why? Because they also had high maintenance maintenance structures, and they wanted to now have control on the amount of money that comes from the community. You get what I mean? So all the money now was coming to them, and it's up to them to decide how much they are distributing back to the people who are building the community. You get what I mean? So now people wake up. Now they start becoming serious. Now they take the project very serious. Now they are like, yes, we have been here for a while. We are unpredictable. We are unsustainable. But the conditions are no longer favorable for business growth. The conditions are no longer now favorable to make you a multi-millionaire. And it is the same thing you are facing here. The project is at its brim. The project is growing massively. Am I making sense? There is room for growth. There is room for stabilization. Everything is positive, but you take long to believe. And this goes back to when Bitcoin, for example, let me tell you guys, I want to speak to you wholeheartedly. By around, I think, 11th November, and this has been one of my greatest mistakes. Okay. This has been my greatest mistake. By around, I think, 11th November this year, Aura was introduced by Oracle Foundation. And if I had taken massive action, I tell you what, when I joined Aura on the 1st of December this year, I bought 1,000 Aura tokens. But if I had taken massive action when I was told about Aura on the 11th of November, ladies and gentlemen, my 1,000 Aura tokens would be now $65,000. Am I making sense? My $1,000 tokens that I invested in Aura, if I immediately had taken massive action, would be $65,000. But because I did not take massive action, because I took long to believe, man, damn shit. Yes, it is true. I can take you through my transactions because most of you need proof, but I want you to believe faster, believe early, believe faster. Why? Because let me show you. I have done massive transactions. Look, guys, this is my transactions on Aura. Whatever you see a contract call, just know that is money. I have done massive transactions from the 1st of December when I decided to get started. I have swapped a lot of Aura tokens. I have done a lot. Even if I take you to earning USDT as a token, I have done massive transactions. Massive. And these, most of you already in the business, but you take long to believe. You want us to always come out, ladies and gentlemen, maybe show you proof of transactions. Maybe whenever I claim profits, I show you. Maybe whenever I swap profits, I show you. But man, damn shit, we have done massive transactions. And these, ladies and gentlemen, we don't talk about. I don't take videos. I don't come and show you. Now I've claimed, now I've transacted. But man, dump, we are doing transactions after transactions every single day. And the reason is simple. Why you are not making massive results is that you take long to believe. You are still in the test zone. And that's why crypto is not working for you. For the last 5 to 10 years, you have been around the field. Every time you are testing to see if this project will close. Am I speaking to somebody? Some of you already in the business, but you already saying, let me see if ONF will close. Like some of you started ONF. Already you are in the business. The project has its roadmap. It is moving by its roadmap. But you are waiting to see if Oracle ONF will close. But some of us who are taking massive action, ladies and gentlemen, dump, we are getting massive results. Am I speaking to somebody? Let me show you. Someone was saying, did the ONF close? Because your mindset is filled with a gambling mindset. Every time you are trying to test to see if projects close. And for so many years, projects are not working for you. We can even check dates and time. Mind, we are taking this is ONF. We are taking massive action. We are getting massive results. Give me a one if I'm speaking to somebody. But because you take long to believe, to believe, even when people explain, your believability goes very low all the time. And for us, we are busy enjoying. We are living a financial free ecosystem. But because our believability, we understand that our believability is the master game of cryptocurrencies. Ladies and gentlemen, even if I show you Aura, massively, I don't know what to explain. Here comes a question that I want to ponder to you. What if you decide to believe today? Because, ladies and gentlemen, 15 years ago, many people did not believe in Bitcoin, but now they do. Big question. Now that they do believe in Bitcoin, does it mean that they are now going to get massive results? And it is the problem with most of you. I remember in 2021 when we started that project of Royalty that I talk about most of the time. Even the people who were part of the business, they never believed. It took them so long. That's why when I left Royal Q, they made a lot of videos about me. Because now they had reached a time when they believe in the project. Am I speaking to someone? Am I speaking to someone? When I left, now they had 100% belief in the project. But the big question is, how many of you are here and you say that the crypto market space has changed? How many of you are here? And definitely from your heart, not from how people feel, not from how people love crypto. The crypto market space has changed. That's why such projects that generate money that doesn't come from pushing the project to rise are very important. And if you decide today to believe faster and take massive action, the remaining days of this year are going to be very, very important. We are just a few days to end this year. And these remaining days of this year, trust me, are going to be very, very important. I have said it, and one of the principles I know is that if you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice. So before you spend on your own money, at least stake. If your stake is less than $1,000, please, in these remaining days, before you become excited like anybody else, before you want to spend like anybody else, stake. Push your stake to $1,000 because $1,000 has potential, ladies and gentlemen, to give you $35,000 by this time next year. And once you get this $35,000 and you stake it, it is gonna give you $12,000 every single month, which is around $407, ladies and gentlemen, every single day. Do you want to be like the people who decided to believe in Royal Q when time is gone? I'm not saying that the system will change, but let's, gentlemen, understand this is the first Refi project. As technology keeps growing, competition keeps growing, things might change in the future. Give me a yes if I'm right. Because cryptocurrency is innovative technology. Now that things are right, take massive action. Take massive action. Take massive action. Take massive action so that you can get massive results. So that by the next 3 to 4 years, because some of you are waiting, let us wait for the next 3 years. Let us wait for the next 5 years. Man, by the time you wait, and decide to take now massive action, you might be now taking massive action when now people have moved on. Am I speaking to somebody? And my approach of taking massive action has kept me at the top of my game in the crypto market space. And many people don't believe what I say. People are dying in airdrops. People are suffering with market fluctuations. But ladies and gentlemen, massive action has put me at the top of my game that nobody could believe what they see. There are people who have been in this industry for so many years. They have failed to have results in this industry. They talk now bad about the industry because why? Whenever they are given an opportunity to take massive action, they fill their hearts, they fill their minds with doubt. But me, when I meet a right opportunity like Aura, like ONF, I change my mindset. I take massive action so that I could get massive results. And the next 3 to 4 years, ladies and gentlemen, some of you are going to be surprised. That's why the people I started with Royal Q when we started, they never took the opportunity very serious. Now, once we say, guys, according to the change of the market, now we are giving up on Royal Q. They are now very tough. They are very tough. Oh, I love the business. You cannot love when things have changed. You have killed the time. You have refused to take massive action at the right moment. Now you are taking massive action. Ladies and gentlemen, I end by this. Success requires right timing. For you to succeed, there are 3 important things. Let me not leave them aside. Number 1, you need a right opportunity. Most of you, you are hard workers. You are lawyers, you are doctors, you are professionals. Even some of you, you are a phone user by profession like me. You are a phone user by profession like me. But no matter how good you are at working hard, you need a right opportunity. But you see, Aura is a right opportunity where you stake USDT and earn USDT, and the money comes through the ecosystem. It is not a return on investment. It is not copy trading. It is not robotic trading. It is not fund management. It is not a deposit scheme because most DeFi projects are deposit schemes. It's a right opportunity. Number 2, it is at the right time. Am I speaking to someone? It's at the right time. In crypto, timing is key. When you start a project, when you run with the project, timing is key. Timing. Crypto, there are so many businesses that happen elsewhere, but in cryptocurrencies, timing is key. Timing is key. No matter how good you could talk about Ethereum, no matter how good you could talk about Bitcoin, now that they are market manipulators, by the way, futures in the past years, trading in futures was so sweet. Is it so sweet now? Give me some answers in the chat. Is it so sweet now like it used to be? No, there is a lot of manipulations now. So many exchanges, so many market movers. When we started trading in sport, leave these noise makers that make $50 and they want to shout on everybody's head. Trading was so profitable. So profitable. I'm speaking from the bottom of my heart. Leave these small boys who make $20 and they want to step in everybody's feet, everybody's head. But I'm talking about a life-changing opportunity. And I'm not saying that crypto has ended. No. But right now, Aura is at the right timing. The timing is right. The timing is right. It's the first Refi project in reverse finance. Everything is transparent. Everything is running on chain. You know where the profit is coming from. But do you know what? Do you know why this opportunity may not work for you? It's the right opportunity. It's the right timing. But do you know why this opportunity may not work for you? And I want to tell you facts. How many of you know that this opportunity may not work for you? Eh? How many of you know why this opportunity may not work for you? Hey, let me tell you. You need to be the right person. You need to be the right person. 3 important things. Your success sits on 3 major pillars. Right opportunity, right time, and you just need to become the right person. It is the right opportunity. It is at the right time. But now let me speak to you why this opportunity may not work for you. You need to become the right person for the opportunity. How do you become the right person of the opportunity? Having understood everything about the business. Number 1, take massive, immediate action. Do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes and make sure your stake is 1,000. Man, do whatever it takes and make sure your minimum stake is $1,000. I don't know what you are going to do. It's none of my business. But make sure your stake is $1,000. Number 2, after your stake is 1,000, let me tell you. In a philosophy called the Minzen Hike philosophy, a certain gentleman studied children for 30 years. A certain gentleman, if you don't attend training, why do you call me? Me, I don't speak to people in terms of training. Why do you call me? Okay. Now let me finish. This person was disturbing. I am a right person. So how do you become that right person? Okay. Massive action. Make sure your stake is 1,000. I was talking about a certain philosophy. Certain children were put into a room. And these 30 children, when they were put in the room, they were given candies. And they said, whoever keeps this candy and doesn't eat it after 10 minutes, he gets 1 more candy. Whoever, all people were given candies, and whoever keeps this candy for more than 10 minutes is given 1 more candy. If you are following, give me a 2 in the chat, because this is very important. It describes the reason as to why you can be successful in crypto. It describes the reason as to why you can be successful in life. It describes the reason as to why your life can get better. And so immediately when the guy left, some children were like, saliva is over me. Saliva is over me. Saliva is over me. Saliva. Some ate the candy immediately. Others waited for 5 minutes, they swallowed the candy. Others, once the candy, they put it in the mouth, they chewed the candy. But there were a few who were decided to hold on to the candy. Hold on to the candy. Every 10 minutes, they acquired another 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 candy. Ladies and gentlemen, if this gets into your mind, you have the power and the ability to turn $1,000, just $1,000, to give you the power of earning $407 every single day, and for 30 days to give you $12,210 every single month. But you just need to have the discipline to understand that, yes, it is true. I'm going to stake $1,000. And by the end of the month, I will earn 34.7%, which will give you $347. It means that, ladies and gentlemen, next month, you are staking $1,347. And by this, you still earn 34.7%, which will give you $467, which means on your next month, you had 1,347, now you earn 467. You have $1,814. This is your second month. You decide to stake this back again, 34.7% of this, which will give you $629. You had a capital of 1,814 plus 600, I don't know, and 49, something like that, if I'm not forgetting. You are growing your capital. You are growing your capital. You are now understanding that once you keep one candy, you are getting another candy for free. How many are still following? How many are still following? How many are still following? But some of you are earning $10, and every $10 you earn every day, you claim that money. Every single dollar that comes on your account, you claim it. You are contemplating that you have a lot of problems. Every time you are talking about as you have a lot of problems, you have children to take care of, you are looking at this as your redeemer, but everything you are earning, you are taking it away. In the next 5 years, who told you that your problems will have gone? Your problems will keep increasing. But ladies and gentlemen, if you do not sacrifice for what you want, if you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice. Someone is saying, what if I go in for $3,000? If you want to go for $3,000, just know you are multiplying what I've showed you times 3. If you want to come in with $10,000, man, dump shit. This will pay you. More than $350,000 in 1 year. Someone is asking. Okay. So if you cannot do $10,000, at least minimum $1,000. I know you are saying, Julius, let me put in 100 and I see how it works. That's why crypto is not working for you for the rest of your life. Am I speaking to somebody? Give me a one. Let me try. Let me test with $100. 1 month, it is not closing. 2 months, it's not closing. 3 months, is not closing. 1 year, it's not closing. 2 years, it's not closing. Now, market dynamics change after 5 years. I'm serious. I'm serious. Now, Julius, that's why people always are on my videos. You are no longer talking about Royal Chu now. You are no longer talking about Royal Chu. You are only talking about Aura and Oracle. Why are you not talking about, I want Royal Chu? I want Royal Chu? Now they are very serious. You look at them, you wonder. You wonder. They are now right people for a wrong opportunity at a wrong time. But now they are right people. That's the problem. Why crypto is not working for you. You meet a right opportunity at the right time, you become a wrong person. Every time you need to be pampered to do what you are supposed to do. Pamper me, push me, encourage me. Nonsense. Don't you have a life you want to live? You know what you do. You understand how the business works. You just need to reach out to people, tell them about the business, but you need to be pampered. Yet you don't have capital. Hey, hey, pamper me, remind me that I need to be serious about my life. Nonsense. Nonsense. Pamper me, remind me that I need to be serious about my life. Remind me, my blazer, you are my friend. Nonsense. Get serious about life for once for all. The opportunity is right, the timing is right. You want to be pampered like babies to live a life you deserve, yet you are broke. Nonsense. Get serious about your life. Reach out to people like nobody cares. Talk to this one, talk to the other one, talk to this one, make more calls. But if you want to be pampered, I want to remind you, nobody is going to come to save you. You don't have capital. You have started the business. You also don't want to speak to people. Nonsense. I usually see some people, they want to be pampered. Pamper me. Remind me that I need to be serious. Scratch me. Every time they want you to go in their inbox, get serious, my friend. You can speak to more people. Nonsense. This dumb shit nonsense should stop. Get serious. There is a time in your life when you need to get serious. There is a time in your life when you need to get serious. Get serious for once. Get serious for once. Don't wait to be pampered. Don't wait to be reminded. Don't wait to be told what you are supposed to do. If you know what you are supposed to do, take massive action. It is you and your life. I'm not going to come and save you, bro. My sister, I'm not going to save you. Hey, help me. I'm dying. Dump shit. Get serious. I want to stop here. And I return the microphone back to Leader Harriet, if you want the call, and Coach Ashraf. Guys, have a good day. Love you all. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Just go and swap the token and buy it. That's all, bro.